Hey, man, say, man, do. Welcome to another episode of the Stuck in the Middle podcast where you know it's up in this stuff.
Weekly. Oh.
Man, hold on. You know we can't do nothing without talking about my boy, Coach Hef.
Dang.
Where's he at now? Where's he coaching today?
Where in the world is...
Jeremy San Diego.
I think he in Austin. I don't know where he at.
Hey, Austin, ATX, shout him.
He ain't here.
Say, bro, I
Then
saw
they call
somebody in
him
the
shout.
comments say that we talk about Dallas real bad until you move to Austin, and then you miss Dallas food. That's what I heard.
They're probably too sedity.
Yeah. Everything grass fed out there, even the grass. But yeah, man, it's another episode. You know, I can't do nothing without addressing the fam I keep with me.
We lit on this water, man. B Wood Cooks. I got to get ready, golly. We doing all this talking about movies, baby. Let's get straight to business.
Yeah, here we go. Let me introduce.
This Cori's Corner right there, my bad.
Yeah, I'm Cori's Corner. I'm Cori from Cori's Corner and Press Next Podcast. And this is my pup Perry. He got a new toy, and he already messed it up this morning. He got a new toy this morning. We opened it up this morning.
Yeah. Well, in honor of episode 67, we looked up what happened in Black history in 1967. That would be something to bring up. This was probably not the invention, but it was first publicized originally in 1967, and that is the Black Panther Party. Very important year for Black history. So it got us to thinking.
It's a revolution.
What are your top Black syndicated? Are we going to put that in there?
No, because not all the shows were syndicated.
Okay. What are your top Black sitcoms of all times? We have our own top three that we said. We're going to stick to our top three.
Yeah, we'll stick to our
top
three.
And then we'll bounce around the ideas that we started around before the pod. But y'all don't know, pre-pod, we were having a nice little discussion about this. So let's jump it off. By the way, I'm the official Social Cues. And this is kind of what we do. We have pop culture banter. And this one is important to me. So, B Wood, tell me your top three.
My list tough. I got Martin.
Mm-hmm.
That's tough. I got what was the other one?
Bernie Mac.
Bernie Mac, he's tough.
That's a good one.
And I'm restarting on that, so I'm locked in. And then I got Real Husbands of Hollywood. Before you get on my ass, Sims, Stuckies, whatever we call you, I need you to know that I understand that there's other good shows out there, but that's a great show.
It was. It really was.
What it is.
And you know what's funny? It was popularly slept on. I don't know how to explain
bro,
it.
And
like
it
we
started
all
a lot.
watched it, but nobody talked about it.
Yeah.
I used to try to sing from the heavens about this show, and everybody was like,
I think everybody
I'm not
did.
watching that, bro.
And this is actual friends. He put money in their pockets. There's a story behind it. It's a pretty cool one.
I mean, he really did the Larry David.
Yes.
So if my list sucks, put it in the comments.
Yeah, we want to see yours anyway.
Gas, pass, or mid?
Gas, pass, or mid on
All
that
right.
one.
Ding,
Come on,
ding,
Corey.
ding.
Oh, it's easy for me. I think Bernie Mac is not only the best Black sitcom, I think it might be one of the best sitcoms ever created in general.
Press
So
Next
that's
Podcast.
That's my number one. Number two is Martin. When it comes to Black sitcoms, I don't think it gets better. Some people feel away about that, but because I feel like maybe they don't like Martin,
Okay.
like himself.
Yeah, that's weird.
But
that's still weird.
yeah, that's number two for me. And my number three, I think is heavily slept on amongst the Black sitcoms, which is Wayne's Bros.
Ooh.
But I think the Wayans always put out nothing but great content.
Not gonna lie, that was tough.
So Martin, Bernie Mac, and Wayne's Bros for my boy Cori's Corner.
Hold on, wait. Before we get into that, let's talk about Wayne Bros for a second. I told you I've been watching a lot of it.
Yeah.
Why didn't they stick to the directorial path they were going on with the pilot? I love that, how they were going in and out of the scene like that. I was like, why?
Okay,
they should have stuck to this.
You're talking about the cold opens.
Oh my God.
I literally was just talking about this.
Ask the brothers.
I literally was just talking about this.
If there's a reason why people changed up the way they're directing something from pilot to first episode, we like to know. Please give us some insight.
Now ask Marlon.
Yes, Marlon Wayans.
Maybe
If you're out
locked in
there
on social media.
I would like
That's
to
true.
see this. Yes, Marlon Wayans or
I've seen him on
Sean,
the run.
whoever's out there.
Netflix tours and all that.
Y'all used to start the show with cold opens.
Mm-hmm.
And if y'all don't know what cold opens are, it's like a scene that has nothing to do with the actual
Press Next
episode.
Podcast.
It's just like basically you're introduced to the characters doing something. You know what would be a cold open for? The Office did it all the time. The famous parkour scene.
Mm-hmm.
That had nothing to do with the episode,
Mm-hmm.
but that was a cold open.
Yep.
It is a scene before the title of the show. The Wayans Bros cold opens used to be hilarious, bro.
Man, what? And on top of that, just to make sure, Marlon, I want to know why you did not keep going this way. Like, I don't know what to call this. You can help me on Press Next, but the way it was being shot, like, you can see people moving and there's no real conversation going from one room to the next. I don't know if that was intentional for one episode, but I enjoyed that. Or the angle they were shooting whenever he was originally at the newsstand, the big chunky guy.
Yes.
So that angle they had where they were shooting up, I should have seen any of the Wayans brothers in that angle going forward. Now, I'm pretty sure that has to do with TV and specs and all that. But if that's the case,
Marlon probably thinking, who are these guys?
He don't care. To me, when I'm watching, I'm like, man, I went back and watched it like this. This is how I would have liked to watch that show.
I hate the fact that they lost the rights to the theme song.
Oh yeah.
Which one?
The first one. The first one.
The first one.
Apple Bomb.
Electric. What's the name of that? Sensation.
Yeah.
They're going.
Yeah, exactly.
So again, to refresh one more time,
I got Bernie Mac, Martin, and
Wayans Bros. And then I got Real Husbands of Hollywood, Martin, and Bernie Mac. Who you got?
Hold on, you flipped him because you said Real Husbands was.
Well, no, it's not in a certain order. It's just my top three.
We're just doing.
So who you got?
Okay, so my number one was Martin. So I think we all agree on Martin being just too big. I mean, when you have a name and then it also turns into a slogan, Martin. Like it's also your name.
And then who else you got?
Number two, controversial, but my favorite was Different World.
That's tough.
I had forgot.
That's tough.
But no. That's tough. I will accept that for any argument.
Different
World. Remember, he's an old
man.
Yeah, I'm an old head, so also that show made me want to go to college. Yeah. Like that was the motivation.
He's 50. So yeah.
Sinbad was a hall director.
Hold on. Yes, and hold on to prove the point about how I like directing. Remember the intro was them going from room to room.
Yeah.
And I love that one shot fluid method directing. I love that.
They got a crazy intro too. If we talk about intros, their intro is probably up there too as one of the
probably to me that was the same breadth as like the Cosby Show too, where they do that like
It was a classic. But that was the thing, right? It was a spinoff from the Cosby, so why not take some of the same
directorial approach? 100%. I loved it, but that's what I was trying to ask Martin. Like, don't switch. That was awesome. And then number three, I mean, I'm rocking the Bel Air. I got to rock with the Fresh Prince, and I know he's a controversial name right now. You know, whatever. But that show was like everybody wanted Hillary, bro.
Sims, who list you got? So
yeah.
You got my list. I think my list is better than y'all's, but one more time, let me do my list. And put it in the comments. Who has the best list?
Yeah, but what is the thing we were debating?
No, we were just
top Black sitcoms.
Well, then
top
we
3.
started talking about top Black.
The tiers.
Yeah, different tiers.
But tiers is so that's going to be forever.
Well, it is going to be forever because we have to list all the shows in order to get the tier number. But I do think this is my own personal theory. Y'all can disagree. I think shows land in there's Black shows, there's crossover or mixed shows. And then there are like white shows. Now, granted, there's also like Hispanic shows and everything else, but I'm just talking about specifically these three things. Mm-hmm. I put a show like The Fresh Prince in, though it was a Black cast, I put it in a mixed.
Yeah, crossover.
A crossover show. I put it as a crossover show.
Yeah, because they were relating to two different
commercial,
crowds.
Big white audience.
Well, less of that. The actual content was relating to two different crowds: the crowd of the lesser and the crowd of the greater. Like the crowd who actually had access to money and polo 100%. Clubs and the lawyer groups, and you're speaking to that group, and then you're also speaking to the kid from Philly.
Right.
Well, my metric for it would just be, hey, do you have more of a wide audience? Like, Fresh Prince had a wide audience.
Oh, well, that's because of their prime time CBS.
They were prime time, but it was also the content, right? Like it was like for
Black cast, wide audience. That's a crossover.
Yeah. To me, to a certain extent, for sure.
For my metric, now you know you're
right.
That
makes sense.
No,
that's how I look at it.
I feel you. So like a show like Martin or Wayans Bros, very much so Black cast, all Black content, Black audience, Black.
Yeah.
Now, that's not to say that there's not like white people or other people who watch the show,
100%.
sure. But you can't ask a lot of white people to name an episode or a scene or something from Wayans Bros. They couldn't tell you. But I guarantee you they can about Fresh Prince. Yeah. Now, that's not I'm not knocking Fresh Prince. I still think Fresh Prince, I will probably put Fresh Prince in my top 5, maybe top 7.
But because it's crossover, you think it shouldn't be in the conversation as black?
Well, no.
Let me
I
ask
think
you.
it can still be in there. It's still a black show. It's a black family, black cast.
Yeah.
I just didn't find it as funny as, and for me, as relatable because I didn't know a lot of Hillary.
What show is this?
Fresh Prince.
Okay, bet.
I didn't find it as funny or relatable because I knew Wills, but I didn't know a lot of like black wealthy people. So it's hard for me to like
It's a really good
connect with it wasn't hard for me to connect with Uncle Phil because like in a lot of ways, Pops had some of Uncle Phil's tendencies. So that was easy. But like the rest of the cast, I didn't know a lot of Carltons, bro. Like,
well, we just didn't know him to be black. Like, that's what I was saying. I think what they reached to is a little bit of a mixture. Like, we knew a bunch of rich kids. It's just...
But think about it. In my age, when I'm watching it,
yes,
it's hard for me to compartmentalize. I can take a Carlton and be like, oh, what I'm seeing is black, but like what I know that is to be this rich white person.
It's just money.
Right,
yeah.
exactly. So I couldn't do that. So that's why it never really like stuck with me. I was a little
older, so I picked up on the separatist piece, which is, look, this is a black family and they happen to have money, but we are around other families of different cultures because it wasn't just white families we knew that had money. It was Hispanic families and Asian families that had money. So it's like, oh, well, I've been around people with money and they act a lot like this.
But we knew that one black person in a white community that had money, though.
There you go.
And that's what he was.
Yeah.
Everybody else around him mostly was white.
That's right.
From what we seen in the episodes and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, I mean
Bel Air.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they painted a good picture.
Yeah, no, I think for me it's just my personal, but when you put it like that, I can see where where that comes
my
up.
question is for he's certified. Come on, stop playing. Is Family Matters a crossover?
Yes.
Bet.
Yes. Now there was moments where
it was a black.
Well, no, they touched on very like black topics.
Okay.
And sometimes they would even have to like before the show came on, they would give like a little
precursor.
I'm saying, but there was never a moment where they were black before they crossed over.
No, well, I think it was. I think what actually crossed them over was
Steve Urkel. Yeah. Okay.
You know what's crazy though? He argues this point a lot on every interview he does.
Yeah, 100%. Breakfast Club and all that.
He's like, dude, I, even earlier than that though, this kid's been arguing this for a long time. Like, dude, we technically were a black show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like and he's like, that's it, but we never get brought up in that way. And some people feel a way about that. But Jaleel, I'll tell you, we saw you as a black show.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, I know you. I know the pressure out there. You didn't hear me bring you up because I just felt like there was a piece of that show that you guys had when the gimmick started with Steve Urkel. Because I remember the show before Steve Urkel.
Yes,
I remember the episodes before Steve Urkel. When the gimmick of Steve Urkel started, it turned into something different for me. I'm sorry.
100%.
Like I've never seen anybody that went into a machine and turned into Stefan.
Yeah.
Like I've never seen nobody do that in real life. So the show turned into something different for me.
It was a straight gimmick, bro.
Yeah. So at some point, like I'm looking at shows that relate to me a little bit more. Martin, yeah, he has some gimmicks in there. I don't mean that, but the show didn't feel like a gimmick.
I think what happened is they started seeing that kids were watching this. And then if you really target that audience, they want to see stuff like that.
Yeah, they can put a dress on. Yeah, so that's
what I'm saying. They basically that's what they did.
Sexy like this.
They gimmicked him, and they figured out that when because remember he was like a guest on the show, and it did numbers. But I think when it did numbers, it was basically he tap dancing. Not he was because I don't think he knew this at the moment. The numbers revealed that the white people who were coming to the show enjoyed the gimmick of 100%. Steve Urkel. They couldn't tell if you were to ask most white people who ever seen the show about Family Matters, they're not going to be able to tell you any other characters. They're going to immediately bring up Urkel and probably say, "Then I do that," because they knew it was straight gimmicky.
Yeah.
But before that, if you think about it too, this is why I really think they somewhat dropped the ball. It really was a show of like middle class black family.
100%.
Pops was a cop.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Well,
they lived in a normal neighborhood.
Well, if you go before that, there was a show that the dad and the mom were already in together, and they were coming up through this process. It's almost like they plucked them out of that show and put them into Family Matters and started the family. Because before this, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm old, so I remember this stuff. I remember watching them in this one show and being like, "Oh, that's the family from the right." So they're already a struggling family trying to like make things work. Oh, that connects with us a little bit. You see what I'm saying? Like I feel that. So we already connected with their faces.
What was the show called?
I can't remember it now.
But they spun out of that, right? And like back in the day, they used to do that all the time.
All the time. When the pilot worked a little bit and they couldn't get it to run, they take it and flip it into something else real quick and then run it with a whole new idea. And that was back in the day when it comes to TV for guys who were not born mid-'80s. That was TV back in the day.
And then you get to like there are some black shows that were straight gimmick shows, and I hate to say it, and I think it's funny. The Parkers was a straight gimmick show, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. As much as I love, like, if we're doing Parker's Moesha,
Perfect Strangers.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
1986
Thank
to
you.
1993.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so but we've seen their face together struggling already as a couple. So in my mind, when I saw them on Family Matters, I connect with these people because they're black. They were in the struggle. Here we are. Something else out there we can watch. But then the second it turned into the Steve Urkel, I was like, well, that it disconnected a little bit. Not saying it's not a black show. I'm saying just a little bit. Right? Yeah. Like, am I tripping or
No, I think that's exactly what happened, and that doesn't take away from the fact that they're still black shows and they were still good shows.
Absolutely.
But we also know that, like, come on, bro.
Yeah, we're not. Man, he felt like so offended, and I'm like, bro, we're not even clowning you, bro. It's like it just went. It's what it was. You can't be mad at me for what it was.
And it was still a hit show. Yeah. And like when you talk about the numbers and everything else, but
can we please make this a competition? Like I was saying with the list, because I want to see who wins.
Yeah, tell me.
All right. My list again, with this top 3, this is just what we thought of. Yes. There's probably other shows out there. This is just on the top of our brain.
That's right.
For the top 3 black sitcoms?
Yeah.
Is this comedy or no comedy?
Situational comedy is what it is called. That's what sitcoms
top 3 black sitcom situational comedy. For me, I got Real Husbands of Hollywood, Martin, and Bernie Mac, and this is not in order. This is just my top 3. Go. Who you got?
Still gonna stick with my top 3.
Which was Martin,
Fresh Prince, Martin,
and Different World. And then who you got?
Bernie Mac, Martin, and Wayans Bros.
I feel like yours is gonna win, but it is what it is. Who got the top 3? Who got the best? Put it in the comments now.
We want to see it. We want to see it, guys. This is the show. We are a pop culture podcast. We do this every single week. Show up to talk just that pop culture. I think that's gonna be a spicy one. But we do it in 4 ways, right? We start off with talking about the Mutha-Stucka of the week, which there should be some interesting ones from this week. There's a couple.
There's a couple of them.
Oh yeah, there's
a couple knuckleheads.
Yeah.
Once we move on from that, typically that's where you hear my boy Coach Ed, higher Ed Fred. My bad, Coach Ed. Hey, clip in Ed video. Higher Ed Fred typically jumps into that box and looks into your sticky situations or stucky situation. We say, listen, what happened in the world? Let's read it. Whoa, hey, yo.
He under the weather, man.
I forgot that you can't say, I forgot you can't say that right now without saying pause. Hey, yo.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying you went,
Cam?
You went stupid right there, bro.
Cam? Mm-hmm. I went Cam?
You went overload.
Was I Mace?
TV timeout.
For sure. Anything you're going through, go to StuckyPod. He need to
go to StuckyPod.com.
He's going through something.
Go to StuckyPod.com. Give us your Stucky situations. We read it out on the TV.
Right.
From there, we move on to B Wood, who goes out into the world, finds out what's so stuck and stupid that they put it on the wheel. You spin it. It's either stuck. By the way, just one time explain this in 2025. We choose stuck, yeah. If we agree, we choose stuck, eh.
We stuck.
If we're kind of in the middle still, and then we choose stuck, no. If we disagree.
That's for SNS?
That's for SNS.
Good job.
Yeah, because, that's another couple comments I've been getting. Hey, I keep saying yeah, but then say the opposite. I'm like, okay, if you pay attention to the show.
That's a good
if somebody said, we'll
say that a couple
times. That's true, but you just got to pay attention to the question.
100%.
If I ask you, is it stupid, and you say yes, that means you're in agreement that it's stupid.
Yeah.
That's
so
it,
like
guys.
stuck here is like,
yeah.
Of course it's stupid. Stuck knows like, no, it's not stupid. And Stuck Hand's like, I mean, it could be.
It could be, maybe, and then we debate about it or talk about
That's
it.
right.
Just like a regular podcast.
I had to explain it so we don't have that no more.
Just watch the show.
There you go. If you watch the show, you get it. Most people
got you. That's why you don't know.
That's the crazy part. You expose yourself when you comment like
Real
that.
Talk. We got it right.
Because the people.
Congratulations.
Listen, the people that watch the show. Yeah, you played yourself. Yeah. The people that watch the show actually comment on YouTube, and they already know.
They already know.
Yeah, so for you to be like, I don't know, you're really looking. Anyway.
Got him. It turned on him.
Right.
The
pressure's on you.
At the very end, guys, we get a little shadow work done with Cori where he just kind of goes over some things. Then he puts us in a pretty little bow, ties us up, sends us on our week, and that is the show. About an hour, hour and a half. Hope you stick around. Guys, who's the Mutha-Stucka of the week?
Hey, man, it's us.
What happened?
Right now, if TikTok go dark.
Oh, that's a good
Darling,
point.
Exactly.
Ooh.
Hey. TikTok out of here.
To what we hate.
That's a TikTok right now. You
Yeah,
make that Oh man, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. The reason why I say that is because the more it gets closer to that date, the more I'm feeling away about it, bro. And
so what's the name of the company?
I feel like Bite Dance.
Yeah,
I
we're
feel
gonna
like
call them Unstuck.
I just got paid too, so I'm like, did I get my last TikTok
Did yours
paycheck?
come late?
No, mine. Well, a day late.
Yeah, okay. Mine came at night. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, mine
Am I getting my
day
check?
late. Yeah. Y'all like, dang, is this the last check?
Nah.
So it's tough, bro, because, and here's why I say it's tough. Because a lot of people out there are going to be like, y'all are really tripping. And of course, we're hustlers, and we know this is our show. We get Unstuck. I'm going to get Unstuck. If I mean I got to go hustle somewhere else or another app or whatever, I'm going to do that.
Good point.
But there is some sort of, for me at least, some sort of sentimental value in the fact that, like, TikTok was the place where it helped me build my brand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's right.
I literally got to create something, talk about things that I love. I got brand deals, which I never thought would ever happen. You know what I'm saying? Working with these big companies.
Did it form Corey's Corner? In
Press
Next?
Yes. Well, Press Next not, but Corey's Corner for sure.
Corner for sure. Okay.
So, like,
that's tough.
I owe it to TikTok and to the people on TikTok. And it's such a wonderful app. When we get to, like, I enjoy YouTube. I really do. I'm starting to enjoy it a lot more.
I love YouTube.
Yeah, I'm starting to enjoy it a lot more.
YouTube.
But I still do not like. I don't like Facebook. I don't like Instagram, and I don't like
Facebook
Twitter.
Is tough.
And we love you guys.
You're like
actually, we do like we like you, Meta.
No,
not like that, but they know.
I'm saying, I'm just being honest with you. We're creators, bro.
100%.
Y'all got stuff to fix.
Feedback. Listen.
Y'all exactly. When I say I don't like it, it's not that I don't be on your stuff. I'm still on it.
You
every
the
single
GOAT.
day.
We respect you.
You know what I'm saying? I respect it, but it's hard to compete with what TikTok built, bro.
Yeah,
and they got a shop on there, and they
that's
pay
what's
out.
Gonna hurt the most.
They make it easy to pay out the creators for what they doing. So it's like you don't have to hit. It's hard to get monetized on YouTube if you ain't. You know what I'm saying? Like you know the grind. You had to.
Oh yeah, it's hard.
It's hard to get monetized on YouTube, but I am liking the platform a lot more, and they give you so much analytics, and it's super
YouTube
analytics
are nothing. There's nothing better.
Nobody's.
YouTube is the go-to analytics.
The greatest.
I wish their shorts. I wish there was like a shorts app.
Or a few more functions too.
Yeah. A few more like functions
text
on there.
Captions.
The text captions are a little wonky, but other than that,
did you see the update on TikTok's text caption?
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
How do you drop this right now, man?
So crazy.
But listen, one of the saddest things, bro. This is what I think happened. This is no cap. I think one of the saddest things was that in the last update, they updated to where every time you post, it saves to your phone with no watermark. But you can go and turn it off, but it was automatic. I think that was his way of letting us know, like, hey, we done. No, we done. Because, like, I want you to save your content. Because when you post it, now it's going to automatically go to your phone. Because on the 19th, we going dark.
Or he could be like, hey, I had y'all for 3 to 4 or 5 years. I got your daddy. Here you go.
Or they do a 11th hour deal. Yeah. And
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I hope they don't sell. I really hope they don't.
I hope they don't either, because I don't want. First of all, this is not hate. I don't want Mr. Beast to have it, man.
But it would be Elon.
It's just some hate in me. I'm a content
So
creator.
I'm
like, dang, now you have everything, man.
I don't want because they're not gonna sell the algorithm.
100%.
They're not gonna sell the algorithm. There's a group right now who have put together an offer, like the Freedom Group or whatever. They put together an offer. They sent it over to them, and the one thing that he said that everybody's skipping over, he said, "We're trying to purchase TikTok, sans the algorithm." ByteDance is not selling TikTok is not selling their algorithm, bro.
So does that stop the United States government from allowing them to do business if they don't sell the algorithm?
What you mean?
So can they sell it as is?
They can, but then that means the United States would have to, whoever owns it is going to have to come up with a new algorithm.
But
because
100%.
Because
that's what I'm saying. Can the algorithm not exist in the United States if someone doesn't buy it? Is that what you're saying? So
we would have TikTok, and then somebody else would have to build another algorithm.
Yeah, got it. So
and if we're being honest, the other algorithms are not good.
Hold on, explain that one more time. And let me, I'm lost.
Okay,
right now.
So I'll put it like this. This is the easiest thing for you to understand. You are building a car. Mm-hmm. You built a very specific engine. Mm-hmm. That creation of that engine, the blueprints and everything else, they're yours. Nobody else has built that engine. Matt has a company, and he builds cars too. But guess what? Matt built his engines. Mm-hmm. The engine is the algorithm. you're in whatever state Matt says or the government says, hey, you can't be here. You either gonna sell us your company or you're gonna take your cars to go foreign out of our country.
Mm-hmm. I'm like, cool, you can take my car, but I'm taking the engine.
But I'm taking the engine.
Well, my thing is this: if they're giving up ownership of ByteDance, you own the algorithm because that's the asset that ByteDance owns.
The algorithm it's the IP. So the reason why TikTok is different than everything else is because it's logarithmic, right? So we're talking a code.
Yeah, now I get that part. I thought the issue was it was ByteDance against the United States.
No, it's United States versus ByteDance.
But that's what I'm saying. So if ByteDance owns the algorithm and or TikTok or both, that means they own that asset. So they have control over what happens with the algorithm. They have the information on it. They have the data. They can get. They have the access.
But they don't have the no. So yeah, it's yes and no.
Yeah.
TikTok still has, in order to operate their business in America, they have American headquarters, and all of the American data. This is why it's fake. All of the American data is on American run and owned servers.
100%.
In Austin, ran by Cisco.
100%.
So that access is not, ByteDance can't even access that. ByteDance just has the ability to give access to y'all to utilize my code. But I can still sell you TikTok.
So who has the algorithm then?
ByteDance and the Chinese government.
So that's what I'm saying. So if they sell, we'll just say hypothetically, if they sold it to Mr. Beast, I'm not a hater, told you. If they sold it to Mr. Beast right now, and Mr. Beast owns ByteDance, you're then saying he doesn't have access to the algorithm?
I think he owns TikTok.
Okay,
but that's why I said it's United States against ByteDance. And if the United States is asking them to sell ByteDance, then he would own ByteDance.
They're asking them to sell TikTok.
That's where I'm confused.
Right.
That's where I'm confused.
So ByteDance owns a bunch of different things.
Yeah, I'm confused on that.
Right,
yeah, TikTok is just one asset, and they're saying, "Well, you can have the algorithm. Bet. Well, I'm taking your warehouse." So
I get it.
Yeah, you can't build in here no more.
100%.
Unless if you want to sell me all your stuff, you can start building in here. But instead, I'm taking your warehouse. What are you gonna do? Build out there?
Because the issue, and if people, for the people, and I see the argument for United States because the algorithm is important, because even though freedom of speech is number one, what's over that is
safety and security,
privacy.
Right, but
government privacy.
Let me tell you why I believe that's bullshit.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, and just I can see why people would say that. Like the argument is this because of this, and I'm like, oh,
right. But there's so many. The reason why I think that's BS, people are just falling for it. We know the play. If you really know what's going on here, you know the play.
100%.
The United States has stake in Meta.
100%.
I can't have TikTok going crazy like they're going right now.
Well, not even on that. Not even on that sense. It's about ego.
100%.
I can't have China
having the biggest
right
app, especially in my country.
I just can't do that.
That's what I'm saying. But I would rather you
in leverage though.
At this point, facts. But I would rather you just come out and say that, because how are you? This is why I know it's not real. TikTok users are going to the Red Book, which is another Chinese app that's like TikTok or China's TikTok.
Yeah, Lemonade.
No. It's called the Red Book. Well, it's actually I can't remember the Mandarin name of it right now, but it's China's version of TikTok.
Okay.
And that's on Chinese servers deep in China. Americans then gave up their information and data already to go over to the Red Book. Mm-hmm. So it was never about security, because why is the Red Book, if it was about security, about Chinese servers and everything else, why is the Red Book available for app download in American app stores?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you can't make it make sense for me when it comes to stuff like that. I know the game y'all try to play.
Right.
Now, I just hope they give it a stay.
Yeah.
I'm praying, you know what I'm saying?
I heard there's a lot of rumors. I saw 80 days, 270 and stuff like that.
The 271 got struck down by...
who was that? We got a guess?
Yeah, we got shout out to Nat and Devontae.
D-Time, he trying to get on?
On the pod?
Devontae, what's up? You trying to get on a mic?
D Black, you trying to get on the look? He got look at the hoodie. Hey, what's good, my boy?
Hey, you got an op hoodie on? What's that? Take this shit off, man.
Dogs will be dogs.
Hey, there's a mic right there.
Hey, just grab the chair, pull up, man.
Introduce yourself, baby. Get on the mic.
Devontae, D Black, Washington.
What, Commanders?
Huh?
I was saying you watching what, Commanders?
I'm unfortunately a Patriots fan right now.
Oh,
We're
okay.
going
Jeez
through
Louise.
it. Back in our day, we was running shit.
Oh, here you go, here you go, Cowboy fan.
Top 3 black sitcoms, comedy.
Oh yeah. But be close up on the mic.
Okay, Martin,
Of course.
Oh,
the
yes.
Wayans brothers.
Let's go.
Man, y'all best friend. That's
And
not fair.
only because I'm young and I'm about to get cooked for the shit, Lil Romeo show. I'm sorry.
Hey, I forgot about Lil Romeo.
That's a good one. I feel you.
Yeah, Lil Romeo.
Because you're pushing it. I push my third too.
Yeah,
you
he
gotta
pushed
push
his
the third.
third, too.
Yeah, because I'm like, that's what I grew up with. You know,
Yeah,
I was in
no.
the, you know.
So who you
hey,
got?
It's the Romeo
You said
show.
Martin, Wayans Bros, and what else?
Lil
Yeah,
Romeo
Romeo
show.
show.
That was
Romeo
actually
show?
really good. I forgot
Yes.
about that show.
I
God,
made my kids
You're
watch
right.
it the other
That's a
day.
good
They was
point.
like,
I forgot about
Okay.
that.
wow.
Hey, put in the comments if it's list sucks. So if it's gas, put in the
I'm
comments
about
if
to
it's
get
gas.
trash for the Romeo because
Yeah.
everybody act like
Yeah,
we
they
didn't
gonna
listen
trash
to
you for
Romeo
that.
in one.
I'm
Yeah,
about
that's
to
tough.
say. Wait, did Bow Wow have a show?
Who cut in the yard?
He was like Mike.
Ain't nobody
Oh,
cut
that's a
that out.
plane.
Somebody.
I'm like,
Wow,
wow.
Hey, man.
Kind of late for that, ain't it?
Yeah.
Wait. I claim my Unstuck of the week, but what y'all got?
No, we're rocking with it.
Yeah,
we're
we're
You
gonna
rocking
do
with
it.
everybody
We're gonna
because
bite
TikTok,
dance.
bro,
Bite
or
dance.
Bite Dance or American government, somebody on TikTok. But anyway,
Yeah.
let's get to that Stucky situation.
I don't know that.
Oh, that's all right.
Hey, it's
Guess
a
what?
first.
That mean you about to be in here. So,
Pressure on the couch.
D Black, welcome to the show.
Special guest, baby.
Special guest. Might be our first guest.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
Hey.
all right. So
in
we
there.
We gotta
read
grill
off of facts. You
Oh.
said
Go ahead.
we read off a situation that somebody wrote in. This one was anonymous, and then we talk about how we get them unstuck. So if you have advice for them, so here we go. This one says, so I just found out I'm pregnant, and I'm freaking out. I'm 20 and in college. I can't say where. Somebody might know me. That's funny. I've been with my boyfriend for almost a year. He's been super sweet and supportive since I told him about my pregnancy. But here's where it's so messed up. The timing is sketchy, and now I can't stop thinking about this one night before we got serious.
Come on,
I
bro.
hooked up with his best friend. Come on, son.
Cups
It
of
was-
the rose. Sorry.
It was a dumb mistake, and I never told anyone because I was so ashamed. But now I'm worried the baby might not even be my boyfriend's, and I have no idea what to do.
Hold on, before we finish. It's not.
Oh, the boyfriend's?
It's not.
It gotta be, bro. It gotta be the.
No, it's the other guys for sure.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
how I know?
Because why are you writing about it?
She bigged him up in that first.
that's
she bigged up. Yeah, she bigged up who she wanted. She
Super sweet,
yeah.
supportive.
She bigged up who she wanted to be baby daddy.
Yeah.
So is he stuck?
Oh,
No,
he out of
this
there.
is-
No,
I
he's
think
out
this
of
is
there.
the
He's
girl.
excited. He's excited. Hey, listen to me. Here, are you ready? Can I
Well,
get my
congratulations
ahead.
on being pregnant.
Let me
first.
get my take. Let me get my take
Is
real
it?
quick. Let me get my take real quick. This is not even for her. You out of there. The other dude.
Go.
Run! Hey, don't run! Go as fast as you can. Hey, go to the DNA people now,
Maury.
bro.
They still
Go
got the
now. Don't even think about it. You know, you'll thank me later for 2 reasons. 1, I don't believe this. No one believes it's yours. 2, let's say it is.
Yeah.
It's better to just kind of lock it in now, mentally, emotionally, and be done with it anyway, and just say I got to get to where I
100%.
need to be to emotionally support this woman. I just know what I know. So with you have to this one. No, that's on you. It's really simple to get unstuck. You got to just get it out there.
Yeah.
That's it. I don't have nothing else for you, dude.
Yeah,
Stuff like this is crazy.
Cool. Now let me help you get unstuck. Cool thing is you're 20, so
Yeah.
use this as leverage. Babe, I'm young. I made a mistake. It'll never happen again. That's it.
That's what I'm saying.
Well,
This
you
one's
can't
hard. This one is a bro.
I just did it today. You got to put the pressure back on people.
Yeah.
Babe, first of all, you're a woman. Take that as leverage. There's certain words and powers that you got and use.
My
Babe,
God.
I'm sorry. I was just, you left me. See, I told you because you ain't touched me yesterday. It's over
Is that
with.
technically gaslighting?
That's what gaslighting is.
But no, this is the
Gaslighting.
ultimate gaslight. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah,
Like,
He said gaslighting.
I'm
She
trying to
went
be on
above.
your side
Yeah.
because really, you out, really you outside. But, yeah, you out here. But what you gonna do with the kid?
and we're not judging you.
Not
We're
like
not shaming you.
I don't know why I said it like not like that.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying what you gonna do. Like
No, we're not shaming you. We're just saying from a place of love and honesty.
yeah.
Let's be honest. You didn't want to speak about that second half because there's a lot. You skipped over all the details there. You just kept.
Facts.
Yeah, yeah. So don't,
Also,
I'm
I
just
think the timing is a little. Now, hear me out. In reading this, I just hit my head. Think about the second paragraph. You just said it. She said, "I've been with my boyfriend for almost a year."
come on.
But then it said the timing is sketchy because I can't stop thinking about this one night before we got serious. How far along is she in pregnancy? Because like almost a year and finding out you're pregnant now. You don't see that's
so
like
no. What she's telling is on herself. She's saying they was hooking up before they got serious. That's an easy plot.
But if she been with her boyfriend for almost a year,
No. So you're saying that
she cheated?
No. Listen to me. It could be that, but I don't think so. I'm saying when somebody, and especially in today's climate, do people just start dating on day one? Like like walk up to you and say, hey, you're my girlfriend.
They could be messing around for a year.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, okay.
No, he don't just hit on the head like, you come with me, you girlfriend. Like, no, it's like.
And she said before we got serious.
Yeah.
You talking about serious with the guy that you think
No,
you have a baby?
serious just means exclusive in this time.
That's your excuse. That's all I'm saying. But hey, babe, it's before we got serious.
That's why I said what I said.
Yeah.
There's no other way around this. You're just going to have to come out and say, this is before you and I made it a thing. You know what I'm saying?
I hope you don't get shot.
And you'd have to be telling the truth to say that. Because you could be lying to us. None of this adds up already. I don't know you. We love you. I don't know.
Thoughts?
B-Wood was cooking. He got her unstuck
Literally.
real quick. But I mean, just piece of advice. I mean, it's parent life. You gotta stand on your own morals, what your own principles is, what you have expected or for the future of your child and your family, and that's the only way you can move from there. As far as getting unstuck, B-Wood told you, you got to just stand on that, use some leverage that you do have, protect yourself because that is very scary. I don't know how that could. I'd probably do it around my mama or something. I don't know. I just don't
you got
want
to have
nothing
somebody
bad
with
happen
you.
to me.
You got
And that's just protection.
You got somebody with you. Also, just consider how you have to tell your kid this one day.
That's why I said when your kid, and then when he comes out and looks like such and such, what you gonna do? You got to say something now.
I hate to be B-Wood, older B-Wood. See, last year, maybe episode 32 B-Wood would have said, we would have been saying all of this, and B-Wood would have said, now you do have another choice. You don't have to say nothing.
Oh, yeah. 2025, I said I'm changing. This podcast changed my life. I look at things different now.
Yeah, that's real.
I'm gray. I'm not black and white. I'm gray now.
Well, the reason why I'm so passionate about this because, like, once the kid comes out, bro, there's no turning back.
Over. Yeah.
And that's for everybody involved.
Yep.
So that guy that don't know that he out there just partying, doing this to other girls, that guy that know, but it ain't his, and he about to rock his whole world thinking that's his kid, which that's why I said you need to have somebody with you. Because if he locked in already, what it seemed like, because you saying he's sweet, he's supportive. Oh, my God, bro. He done told his mama.
Yeah, it's deep. And the best friend. Ooh.
Stop it. Stop. And it's his best friend. You are wilding. You better have a couple folks with you. Something. Do it in public. But, again, there's no other way around this one.
I feel like you just got to stand on it at this point. You got a lot of other things you're about to be worried about. Sleep, self-care. Food, whole other person's, humans, 100%. Attitude.
You can't even think about you no more, bro.
Yeah. We are parents, uncles up here. It's a lot. So fix this situation. Like B-Wood said, you are young. You were 20. You got a whole other life ahead of you, and one coming with you along that journey. And just take care of yourself. That's
I can't imagine.
What's the name?
Nah, it was.
Nah, she ain't doing that. She ain't even tell us to college.
Fact, she said I can't say where because someone might know me.
She wouldn't even tell her where she go to school.
So we're gonna call her suspect. She is stuck a super suspect then.
Yeah,
so we figure out that name, and you got to write back.
And if you're still stuck, when in doubt, go to therapy. That's
At the end of the day, go to therapy.
And let us know. Come back to go to StuckyPod.com and put that Stucky situation back in there and let us know how it went. Because if you don't, you're gonna be stuck and stupid. Which you already know what guys, it's 2025.
Seriously, don't explain.
We already know what this is.
Oh, wait.
Wait, D-Mac on here.
D-Mac don't know what this is.
Explain.
Stuck and stupid is a 7-word person, place, or thing, puts her. What is it?
It's a segment where a person plays a thing, puts himself in a stuck and stupid situation,
and then we put him on the wheel, baby. Corey, spin that wheel. Come on, baby. What the hell y'all talk about?
With my audio, bro, this is crazy.
It's just low.
Oh, okay. Turn me up, shout him.
All right, what we doing? Is the Texas makeup hours rule in Texas high schools?
Hold on, this got to be a coach.
This got to be I think this was a higher ed Fred. It says higher ed Fred ain't here to talk about his topic.
Bet.
Yeah, I don't know what this topic is, so it's hard. I ain't studied this.
Big John, this gonna make him mad too because
he want to cook.
He want to cook on this one.
He want to cook. It was funny. This is what y'all don't know. This is hilarious. I gotta tell y'all this. So before the show, on show day, B-Wood will put in all of the stuck and stupids. And then he'll ask, if you have anything to add, throw it on the wheel. Now, of course, we put it on the wheel, so we just going to spin it. If it pop, it pop. Probably about twice a month, Jeremy put something on the wheel.
Yeah.
And it never pops. It
never pops.
It never pops. And he be like, damn, I really want to talk about it. And then the 1 week he not here, he put something on, and it
you know
popped.
what? We'll have Jeremy do a whole segment.
A whole segment by himself.
Like seriously, when he come back from wherever he's at, whatever private jet he's flying on, huh?
We can't give out governments. What are you doing,
bro? His name,
and
his name is
it's
on
in the thing. Yeah.
Yes, bro.
Oh, my bad.
No, yeah, when he comes back,
How
we'll be
are
like,
you, man?
yeah, I mean, you go on your phone and do
pissed.
one.
Yeah, he gonna be back. We got you, bro.
I would have called him. We should have called him and let him do
Oh,
it.
we should have.
Yeah, that'd
We
be
should
bad.
have just called him, got him on there.
It's
No, let's go.
Hit a,
Whoa,
whoa.
And I heard that he wanna go. Hey, that sounds hard, bro.
Is Def Jam stuck and stupid for signing? Is Def Jam stuck and stupid for signing GELO to a deal where he has ownership of his music?
Stuck, no.
I mean, no.
Anything to take the stench off this Drake.
Please, God. Lord.
They like sign everybody.
If I'm I'm stuck in because if I'm Def Jam, I just want to know how you're gonna get your money back. That's how I know you're gonna get it. I just want to see how.
That's what I was thinking too, because I'm like, that's why I'm like, like I don't think it's stupid because part of the reason why I don't think it's stupid is because I feel like they're not dumb enough to not get their money back.
Yeah, I get that.
But I just want to know how they're going to
how.
do it, because especially when he got ownership of his music.
But also, it might just be the fact that at
Like
the
a
end of the
publishing deal or
day,
something?
at the end of the day, all record labels are banks in disguise, like bad
100%.
deal players in disguise, right? So they look at GELO's life and they say, "Oh, we can get $8 million back from this guy."
Yes.
But
not even in music.
And not in death.
They're just saying,
I didn't say any
golly.
company. I didn't say UMG. I said Def Jam. Def Jam ain't what? You ain't got no money like that.
no, listen.
I'm just talking.
That deal is not a grant. It's a
100%.
loan.
100%.
It's a loan, right?
100%.
So if I'm a bank and I give out a loan and you take a loan on 15% and you sign on that mug, I don't care how long it takes me to get that money back.
Ooh, you know what?
What
Maybe
I'm saying.
they don't believe in him.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I know. I get that, but
So
what I'm saying is
360?
So you gave him $8 million guarantee. We already know he probably didn't get all that money.
They're just going to chase him down for the rest of his life. And then he's going to have more money to give them. They know that because of his lifestyle.
I looked at the stats of the numbers, and that thing sold about 95. We'll just say 100,000 units.
But look, but here's what I'm thinking. This is
That
what made me
ain't-
thinking this way.
ain't
This is what got me
nobody
thinking this
there.
way. Hold on. This is what got me thinking this way.
If he owns it, I say if he
Tommy
owns that.
Richmond. No, Tommy
Come on,
Richmond is
bro.
what got me thinking this way.
Come on, bro. Now
What
you're
if
talking.
this is a hit record?
Come on now.
That's a good point.
What if they say, I don't actually think he gonna continue to make this.
No, but we
if
need
we
this
give
one.
him the money up front, he's gonna have to pay us back.
100%.
And he gotta, let's say he's in a 2-album deal or whatever. He gotta give us 2 albums of music, but it's not good music, so he's always gonna be underneath, and he's got to keep coming back to the well to get money.
Yeah.
So it is kind of like a 360.
And it might just be
But he
distribution.
But that's
the-
thank you. It
No,
has
might-
to be licensed because he owns the
It
record.
might just
So
be
it has to be
distribution.
licensed.
It might just be distribution, but here's the point that I'm making to you. They can come get their money however they please, right? Because at the end of the day, this is a loan.
But we're assuming that because remember, this is coming off of you were declining because you've made bad business deals. So because that is the element of what's happening right now, I can only assume that out of all the companies, Def Jam,
Yeah.
out of all the, we ain't talking about UMG, we're talking about Def Jam.
Hey, they're
Why
reaching for
would
stars.
Def Jam put out? This is why your business is declining.
That's right.
Because you're putting out $8 to $15 million on somebody that only sold 100,000 copies, and you don't know what the record's going to do.
Yeah.
Are you in a place right now to be doing that? That's what I'm saying. So if I'm a business owner and I'm looking at assets, hey, I got to put $8 to $15 million in this guy. Can he bring me that back? Meaning that, remember, if you're licensing a song, that means you have to put that on commercials and stuff.
Yeah, but
Can you put this asset on a freaking Tide commercial? No.
Not a tie, but you can put it on
I mean,
something.
they've been risky.
No,
That's what I'm saying.
I know
Commercials, I'm like,
I know they've been risky, but I'm just saying, like, how much are you really? I mean, I know these guys are making records.
Yeah.
I mean, making money off records. How much are you really gonna put it out there? But how much you really gonna make off this record?
what's
Maybe-
the impact?
a lot.
$8 to $10 to $15 million dollars. You got to stop.
What if they think
Yeah.
he fills the young boy void?
Yeah.
100%.
And also,
That's a good point.
let's again, we're
It-
not.
it is a good investment.
We
I mean, it is a good
first of all,
investment.
I'm going to tell you something. The Triple Bs are like a very special place in my heart.
100%.
I love them boys. So
There's no
GELO-
slander over here.
No, this ain't even about that. It's like this ain't never no shade. Because number one, we'll just say maybe it's because they heard the music and they were like,
Oh, this music tough.
Yeah.
So would I invest? This is just me because of where the climate's going right now. Would I invest in GELO or go find a gaming community and go put millions over there?
I think any content of any kind right now, as long as it can be digital, can be asset.
We're just saying
estate.
from what it looks like in the music industry.
Sure.
You're giving up so much for what?
Well,
that is as a business owner, like you're in a place, okay, great. You might have money because you got so much catalog that you're making money from, especially with Diddy gone. You probably got a lot of stuff that you're just making free cash on.
Diddy gonna make it his way into every episode.
Yeah, straight up. But so what I'm saying is I get all that, but if I'm a business guy, GELO got it. That's great. If I'm really looking at GELO, the song is great. JP song was great too. There's a lot of one-hit wonders out there. And for me, and I don't want to say this about it, I just feel like he's a one-hit wonder. And if I'm a business guy, I would put 8 to 10 million, 15 million in something like what Kai's doing.
Yeah.
There's other people out there that industry is booming. Rap industry is dead. It's tech. It's tech. Let's go. But can you see that with him? I'm like, nah. I don't know, man. Again, GELO, get your money, bro.
What you got?
I can't. And speaking of Drake, this whole court case and situation is really opening my eyes, and Cori is helping me like with numbers and Lou with the legal terms. If they want an artist to hit, he'll can
go,
hit.
man.
But we're
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
seeing, like D1
That's
said, hip hop is dying. Rap is dying. Well, I would never want to say hip hop's dying. Rap is dying, and rap is just getting infused with hip hop, and people are confusing that, which is why people are tired of it. They're tired of the murdering. They're tired of the bad talk and stuff like that, which I was shocked. I thought would never happen. Well, look at GELO's lifestyle. Former NBA player or G League player overseas. Mm-hmm. The only trouble he got into, he had to get Donald Trump to help him. So
really good
I'm going to call it a
really
high-collar
good
crime in my opinion, but he was stealing.
Basically a safe bet.
So his
That's a really good
image
point.
is more like, you know what? I wouldn't mind investing in him. I'm not
Because I
gonna have to
know
look for
I'm gonna
a
get
death benefit
that.
in
That's
him.
what I'm saying,
You
and
know,
I
he's
know I'm gonna get that
surrounded by
8 million
success.
back.
But you know what this looks like to me, though? This is why I feel like this. To me, it looks like because the rap industry's dying, it's like an old head. Mm-hmm. Because the rap industry's dying, it's like you have to show me that you're bigger than what you really are. Mm-hmm. And that's what I feel like this GELO move is. You have to tack on to something. You know how many one-hit wonders are? Boss man, you know how many one-hit wonders there are out there? But it just seemed like, but to your point, he is a safe bet. Like he already got his audience. He got.
Well, I heard you just say Bossman D-Lo, and Bossman D-Lo is to me not a one.
He's not
still going.
Because people saying, man, he talking about getting money, bro. This is
No,
what
he's
the
still
Detroit
going.
people used to rap
Yeah,
about.
he's
This is what
still
I want to
going.
hear.
Hold on,
You know?
but hold on, even more to the point that I'm making. Do you think Def Jam, UMG, anybody does a deal with GELO without opening their books?
What you mean opening books?
Seeing what?
They opening them Triple B books.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
So if I'm looking at Triple B's books and I see what that brand, because at the end of the day, G3, because that's his name. G3 is his brand. So he didn't deliver him GELO as the person. He said, look at all the sneakers I've sold with my brand. Look at the show that we had on YouTube with my brand.
Yeah.
Look at the clothes that I've been selling ever since I got to the league with my brand. My name is G3. So I'm opening my books to you to show you, you better give me $8 million. I do that myself on a good 6 month. You know what I'm saying? Like I do $8 million in 6 months just off sweatshirts and hoodies.
Yeah.
So boom, what you gonna do? I need at least that. Otherwise, I don't want to sign nothing. I'll stick. That's why they gave him. That's nothing. He probably said, and y'all can't have my records.
Facts.
Y'all owe me more. Like this $8 million is nothing to them.
He took advantage of the opportunity.
Okay, hold on. He only sold 500 pair of shoes. So
What do you
we
mean?
know it can't be about your brand because, look, again.
Well,
like,
about the shoes.
But I know he has an audience, but I know social media audience don't really pay. Stop. So LeVar Ball, he has that image, but it's okay to say that you are a has-been. And that's all I'm saying is like, I think just if you, as what the climate is right now, this is just me. Again, I just believe that they're just trying to show, hey, I still got a big, you know what.
Yeah.
GELO's hot. He, like you said, to y'all's point, he is a safe bet.
Yeah.
He really is a safe bet. If
I
I'm
mean,
going to
'cause
invest money somewhere, it's going to be in this guy.
Yeah.
Because you know he got
You're
it.
100%. You're 100% right.
Like
So I'm stuck
they
in.
go
You're
to
right.
bro. Think about who they give millions of dollars to. These record labels
You're
go to
100%
the
right.
hood, bro, and find
He's a safe
people
bet.
and give them twice that.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
He's a
You
safe
see what I'm
bet.
saying?
That's a good
And,
point.
and know that they're never gonna get it back. So I'm
If
going
I
to
work for Def
GELO.
Jam, I'm putting money in gaming or something, bro.
Yeah, no, we're just being.
You
You,
definitely make me think like,
Yeah,
dang,
bro,
so
I
that's what
ain't-
Kai and them doing.
Forget rap.
no,
bro.
but they
I'm
have
done
to
with all
invest in music because they want their business to continue. So they're gonna
He
keep.
gonna make it.
You know?
that. Oh, did he back?
Oh, of course, he's
Oh, my
Is it
Yeah.
stuck stupid to criticize someone for liking the music or art of a controversial
Yes,
artist like
you're missing out
R.
on
Kelly, Diddy, and all that stuff?
I'm stuck on this one. I used to be stuck. I think it's so stupid to judge people. I'm a little because, you know, you think about it. Sometimes you're like, man, what was I really glorifying? You know, at the end of the day.
That is a good point.
So I'm stuck there, but also I'm a compartmentalist. So there's 100% of me that knows how to just listen to the music, bro. Like, just keep it beat.
That's why I'm stuck because, but also
you're stuck in.
I'm stuck because this.
Ooh.
I'm more stuck. No, I think it's stupid to. Well, the reason why I'm is this: people are gonna criticize what they want to criticize, right? There's some people who cannot compartmentalize, and so I get why they criticize. Mm-hmm. Why I think it's stupid is I understand the music business because we've been in it.
That's right.
Right? I know that there's a producer who makes a beat and produces a record, maybe even writes the song.
Point. I didn't even think of it like this.
And then there's 17 other writers who are on it, and then they go get Chris Brown, who I love, to sing it. Not to say that Chris Brown will write his records, because he does.
No, that's just an example.
This is an example. They get Chris Brown to sing it. So then you're like, well, I don't want to support that song because look at what he's talking about. Chris Brown probably didn't even write that material.
Yeah. I didn't.
Trey Songz didn't write that material. Like,
I didn't get that deep into it.
Right, and so then you have to start doing this too, because you can't have it. This ain't Burger King. You can't have it your way. Let's use R. Kelly. Let's just keep it to a real life example. Yeah. There are songs that you love that you have no idea R. Kelly wrote.
Oh my God, that's another thing.
What's the top one?
Do you see what I'm saying? You have no idea that R. Kelly wrote. If you're an R. Kelly fan, you probably can hear it and be like, "Oh, R. Kelly wrote that. I know R. Kelly wrote that." Yeah. But then, are you gonna stop listening to them records? Even though you might like the artist, I'll put it like this: let's say you're a Beyonce stan and you figured out that, or Mariah Carey or whatever, and you figured out that R. Kelly wrote a Beyonce song. Do you stop listening to that Beyonce song? You probably don't.
Oh my goodness!
No, he's
so crazy. We got top 3 that R. Kelly wrote that you listen to and you don't even know. Fortunate by Maxwell.
Oh yeah, that's a big one.
To have you, girl, I'm so glad
that dropped in '99.
Come on.
You Were Not Alone by Michael Jackson.
Yep, he wrote that whole You Were Not Alone. Come on.
And then Bump 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 B2K.
Yeah, B2K. Everybody know that one. That was
Nah, chill.
He was on that one too.
Who was he talking? Who was he talking to? Yeah, chill.
But he also did clubbing. If you know R. Kelly and you listen to his entire catalog, you can spot an R. Kelly song from my way. It's like a dream. I know anytime a song, I'm like, I know a dream.
The second you hear somebody in the song go, you're like, it's the dream.
Right? The inspiration that the Dream got from R. Kelly, the Dream is, he out here outside too. We need to stop talking about him too.
No,
or did he beat the case?
I think it's ongoing.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
I gotta look it up.
Everybody in that era,
but that's why I'm like, that's why I'm stuck on it, because sometimes people aren't. And as a songwriter, I know this. I actually be looking at when I'm writing songs. Sometimes I see somebody else's situation. Like I might see two people arguing in a car or something like that. And I create this story off 100%. Of what I saw. Has nothing to do with my life or anybody in my life. Yeah. I'm just creating it's like writing a book or writing a movie or something else. Yeah. Now, granted, that's not always the case. Yeah. There are some songs that I've written that are about people.
Yeah.
But that's not every single thing. So I get also what the artist is supposed to be. The artist is supposed to be me being able to place myself in the situation or the painting that the artist drew. Yeah. So to me, it has nothing to do with the artist.
Yeah. So you're gonna stop watching? You're gonna stop watching? What's that movie? Space Jam. You gonna start watching Space Jam?
You know what I'm saying?
Because you don't want to believe you can fly no more. Stop.
Some people like that.
I'm the world's greatest.
Did you already go?
No, I mean it's tough because I can understand because there is some R. Kelly songs I can't listen to anymore personally because you start.
Yeah,
especially if you laid your eyes on that documentary, it's just
tough.
I'm about to put you on the spot. What's your favorite R. Kelly song? Pressure.
I don't know when
world's
greatest.
Age ain't nothing but
the world's greatest.
He's naming them. He's giving us his favorite R. Kelly songs. I got him.
What is that? Na 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 na.
Oh, he in his bag.
Hey.
Na 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 na.
What about
I didn't mean to cut you out. I just want to put those.
You know our favorite one. Oh, you want to come to our prison cell?
Yeah, and so I can understand. And I'm not trying to do myself like that with Diddy, but Diddy didn't have too many like to this that you're gonna just hear outside. R. Kelly was just so impactful, man. It's crazy how we just brought up Space Jam. He was the reason why a lot of people even went to go see that movie sometimes. Like people think it was just MJ. No, people heard I Believe I Can Fly and fell in love with MJ from there. Like, it's crazy how impactful. So I can kind of understand with that, but I can't.
I mean,
being
bro,
a Chris Brown fan.
Hold on, I don't want to do myself like that with Diddy.
Go
Is
through
wild.
controversial
Yeah, it's wild.
things.
But bro, think about that, bro. Think about how great that. Yeah, that was crazy, bro.
I said doing that to myself with Diddy is
I
wild.
don't want to do myself like that with Diddy.
Hey, right now we got to
Baby
podcast.
on.
Think about this, bro. This is why the man is amazing. One of my favorite videos is you seen the video of him when he was like, "Hey man, they ain't got no cookies in there," and they're like, "They ain't got none." He was like, "I want a cookie." You seen that? Bro, he cold, bro. He cold. Think about this, bro.
Ever been to America?
Michael Jordan was known for being in the air. They call him his airness, Air Jordan.
Yeah.
They said, R. Kelly, can you make a song for us? He said, bet. I'm going to make a song about, because he's flying through the air. If I just spread my wings. And he made one of the best songs ever.
Graduation song.
Bro,
step in the name of love.
So if you had to choose out of catalogs, who you choosing out, R. Kelly and Diddy?
R. Kelly got the greatest
R. Kelly's
catalog of all time.
I'm saying, if you were stuck on an island and somebody said, hey, you had to listen to these idiots, who would you choose out of R. Kelly and Diddy out of their catalogs?
Producing, if we're going to just put them as two producers.
No, I'm just saying in general, just catalog.
R. Kelly.
Because, I mean, Diddy's is crazy, too. I'm going
Diddy.
Diddy.
Yeah,
I'm going Diddy.
You have access to Biggie. You have access
I'm
to
going to
Jodeci.
Diddy because of Biggie, bro. Game over.
Sure.
Yeah.
But you're not going to be able to tell me that R. Kelly didn't write for more artists.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Diddy has
Madonna.
produced.
No, but that's what I'm saying. When producing can be a lot of things. I can write and produce.
So you're doing R. Kelly's catalog?
No, I said Diddy.
I got Diddy.
No,
It's a Big.
I definitely got R. Kelly.
Only because of Big. Big, I can't get rid of Big, bro.
I don't want to
can't
get rid of Big either, but like at that point, if we are
Mary
also
J, Jodeci. Like,
Come on, bro. It's tough. Locks.
Yeah.
It's too much. It's too much.
that's tough,
It's
but
too
like
much.
okay, I put it like this. Beyond
It's too much.
beyond them, if we really get into like you're hilarious.
fact.
If we really get into the hit for hit, Diddy's not going hit for hit with R. Kelly.
That's tough. I think it's pretty close.
No, it's nowhere near close.
Let's look it up, guys.
It's
Hey,
astronomical. Bro.
guys, get in the comments.
He got to lead up, maybe.
got it, bro.
And R. Kelly just
Diddy is
stashed
not-
it.
Hey, you know what? You know what? Since TikTok is dying, we have recently joined Triller.
Facts.
I thought you were about to say
Homo versus. Hey, listen.
Nah,
the
let's
Homo
do
versus.
5 real quick. I already got it set up on my. Let's do 5 real quick. And I know we keep bouncing the audience, but that's fine. You'll be okay. This is fun. Shut up. I got one. Just it's perfect that you said verses, bro. Quick. These are quick ones. We're gonna do some verses real quick. If I can find the freaking.
What's the answer? R. Kelly.
No. So
Robert.
quick. So we already did R. Kelly and Diddy.
Chris
we got
Brown
Diddy,
versus
R. Kelly.
Usher.
No, I got Jodeci versus Boyz II Men. Who you got?
Oh,
Boys and Men.
Yeah,
Boyz II Men.
oh,
but they
that's
were
tough.
blessed by New Edition, too.
No, Jodeci was fire. No shade. Boys and Men was just
Oh, Boyz II Men. I'll take Boyz II
much
Men.
bigger. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take
So we got
Boyz
Boyz II
II
Men.
I'm
Okay.
Boyz II Men.
Much
I'm
bigger.
gonna do 2 more.
I was named after
TLC versus
Jodeci
Destiny
member, too.
Child.
That's crazy.
TLC versus Destiny Child.
Yeah.
TLC.
Shit. Now that is a
Destiny's
tough
Child.
one.
I mean, we got Dancing Pretty. we got.
Yeah, that's tough.
Destiny Child.
Destiny
was
Child.
also
Waterfalls,
TLC touched
I got
the bad
Destiny
deal.
Child.
They got
I got-
a real
Because that
bad
Christmas
deal.
album was
Listen,
crazy.
Destiny's Child's Writing on the Wall might have been one of the first albums I ever bought.
But TLC.
So we
bro.
all agree on that one.
TLC Red Light District.
Yeah, TLC. Oh my God.
This
bro,
is the
that's
last
tough.
one. I love this one. Green Day or Blink 182?
Green Day.
Blink
Blink 182.
Okay.
For me.
I'm Blink
Well,
182.
personally, I'm gonna say Green Day.
Yeah.
By the book, I'm
But you're
gonna.
an old head, so you're going to say Green
Yeah,
Day.
but by the book,
Hold on. Let's get a. Hey, baby.
Great White.
Hey.
Oh, yeah, we need a Great White.
We need a Great
Smoke
White.
that.
Let's go.
I told you they're needed.
Hey, here we go. Here we go.
This is why
This
we need
is
Great
why.
Whites.
Green Day or Blink 182.
Where's your heart?
That's tough.
Where's your heart?
She gonna say Mayday Parade.
Mm.
No, my.
Hey!
Yep.
I buried the white one. I buried the white one.
Now Blink go hard though.
Okay.
Yeah, no, they do.
So we did R. Kelly, Diddy.
They got a Jay-Z record. You know
We
what
did
I'm saying?
good.
Who'd y'all say? Chris Brown or Usher, though? I got to know.
That's
Yeah.
tough.
I got-
Oh, Chris.
I got. I'm
I gotta
gonna
know.
have to say, as of right now, I'm gonna have to say Usher. If
gonna
I had
say
to
Chris.
say, look at both catalogs, who I gotta have. If
got
I'm
Chris.
stuck on an island right now,
Chris.
and they say you're gonna listen to,
Chris.
I gotta take Usher.
Chris.
Man.
Chris.
Or how they say Mike Jackson say?
I'm just, Chris had a run.
Chris.
Damn, that first, second, and third album was
No,
stupid.
bro.
No.
First
But
off,
it's just the run of My Way to 81.
8701?
Yeah, 8701.
I ain't gonna lie. Usher keeps
That little
reinventing
run
himself.
all the way to
Yeah.
Confessions, all the way to Stop at Confessions. That little run.
I ain't gonna lie. Usher reinvents himself.
It's crazy.
I'll give you
It's
something.
crazy.
Usher reinvents himself. Usher
Brown
did
would
Super
go.
Bowl.
Chris
Usher
Brown
had a residency already.
well, let's just. The reason why I cannot say that is because I wholeheartedly believe this. If Chris Brown didn't have some of his issues, specifically with Rihanna, it is Michael Jackson and it is Chris Brown.
100%.
So because there's some mix up about Us too right now. So if that comes out and Us gets knocked off the moral stuff,
but his career's already done.
Yeah, it was already.
We're
done.
talking Chris Brown got hit at the height of his career.
At the height of his
That's
career,
right.
100%.
No, Rihanna.
Rihanna
got hit. You mean Rihanna got hit at the height of his career?
Oh
Lord.
Oh my
Fame
bad.
dropped later.
What's the album drop right after the scandal?
Fame stood for Forgiving All My Enemies.
One of the greatest albums of all time.
Fortune was tough. There's not. You can't tell me that there's not a Chris Brown album that is not tough.
Yeah.
I think
Everybody
I'm telling you,
exclusive.
what's Chris Brown's greatest album? Chris Brown's greatest album.
I say to me,
it's for Fame. I think
exclusive for me is his best album.
Exclusive. Yeah, you're right.
Which had take you down on there?
It's his Confessions.
Which had take you down on there?
Exclusive.
Yeah, that's
all
Confessions.
the songs are for us.
Wall to Wall.
Best album?
Yeah.
Self-titled.
Oh yeah, but yeah,
okay,
Chris
Chris
Brown album was tough too.
I can't argue. We can't argue.
16-year-old.
Because that was first, right? Chris Brown was
argue.
first, and then Exclusive was second.
You can't argue.
Yeah.
Bro,
Fame is up there. It's my top 3.
I love Fame. I love
is
Fortune.
just
I love X.
Yeah. Oh,
All of them are
X
crazy.
was
crazy.
tough.
All of them are
Right?
crazy.
X was tough.
That's when we had like 50 songs on there, right?
Yes.
Fully the grown man.
But
Hold on,
also-
X, that was when he had like 50 songs on
We
there.
love music, Sim.
Yeah.
So.
Well, no.
No,
He was
that was
still
like-
at the 12.
Yeah,
Which one? The one with Young
Thug.
Thug on there had like 50 songs.
Oh, you talking about
which was
the Slime and
brilliant.
Thug one?
No. That was a short too.
What's the song with Thug, man?
He had a
It
whole
looked
album with
just
him.
like
Yeah, but the one that we like, the one that's the big record
The
with
big one.
oh my goodness. I'm going so blank.
You talking
right
about? Hold on.
No.
Laid up, got me thinking, man. You talking about that?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a Thug
Hey, slammed on that one.
I
Hey,
think you're
bro.
thinking of
I missed Thug,
Heartbreak
bro.
on the Full Moon or Indigo.
Heartbreak on the Full
Indigo,
Moon.
Indigo,
That's one of
Indigo.
yes.
That might be Thug's one of his greatest features.
Indigo. That's my favorite. I take back mine. Indigo is my favorite.
Yeah.
Because Thug was going stupid.
No,
on
that
there.
was
And it made
that
me
was
so
Indigo.
mad 'cause,
That was
like-
on. That was their joint album.
Oh well, the one.
Slime and B.
Okay, but Indigo was also hard. So that's my
Indigo was
favorite.
tough, but Heartbreak on the Full Moon.
That's a good one.
I
another good one.
love that album.
Thug say,
man.
"Wait, wait, wait,
That got
No, those albums that people love to trash him for the same.
Bro.
Oh, they all sound the same. No, you made up your mind. You wanted
don't
to
like
hate,
Chris, bro.
Listened, and
That's
if
it.
you even did, because
Brown's
he
great.
gave us so much music,
And
bro.
listen,
like it's insane.
Boy in Detention, one of my favorite mixtapes of all time.
Yeah.
And his mixtapes with Tyga, goated.
And he's a
Oh
great
my
rapper.
God.
Like he's just great at
Mixtapes with
everything.
Tyga,
man.
goated.
Yeah.
But
He can act. He can do anything.
He really Mike Jack times
That's what I'm saying. If
Mike
he
Jack
didn't
number
have-
one because I seen like that's what I'm saying. I'm old, so I remember stuff like
Yeah,
this.
respect.
People
But,
actually
man,
died on. I remember the news where people would say, "This girl fainted and died because she saw Mike Jackson." That's actual
You
news.
seen grown men passing out at Chris
Chris
Brown.
Brown concert.
But did they die, though?
That man
No.
foot came out.
That's
the bottom
fantastic.
Of the,
That's fantastic. But did they die though?
But here's
Window,
That's what I
whatever you
said.
call that TV screen, and I saw a grown man. Like I was speechless because I was just like, "Oh, that's for real." Like I looked at that, she's like, "Yeah." I was
Yeah,
like,
if I had to
"That's a
go
grown
into
Listen,
it,
man."
that's
if
why
I
I
had
said
to-
it's MJ,
Like,
and it
that's
would have been
insane.
MJ Chris Brown.
There we go. As long as you said, because I'm saying like that's fantastic to watch people fall. But I'm saying, did they die though?
No, they did
Okay,
not.
these people
I'm
died
telling you,
Did
bro.
not.
from shock.
If he
No, they didn't.
would have not had, if he would have went basically kind of lived like a perfect artist life, it would have been.
Yeah, he's
people would have
definitely-
said, "Who are the greatest two?" Whatever. It would have said Michael Jackson, and then they would have said Chris Brown.
But don't forget, I love MJ. I don't even like talking like this, but don't forget, we love MJ, but there was a hook in the floor, bro. That's
Who
all I'm saying.
cares?
Yeah, I know.
And-
I know.
Yeah.
Chris
but,
going crazy, flipping.
but that's what I'm saying. The thing that we loved about Mike was his ability to be what we consider acrobatic.
Yeah,
Right.
godlike.
So when we find out there's a hook in the floor, you're like,
I also
oh.
love that man had perfect pitch when he
I
was
ain't never
dancing.
known
Yeah,
nobody
100%.
in my age that didn't get in the mirror and try to lean forward 90 degrees.
They couldn't do it, falling over.
And try to
you know
figure out
I'm
what
saying?
is Mike doing.
Yeah, bro,
I
it's
got
tough.
Chris over
But
Mike.
I remember being at Oklahoma State with my friends and having a conversation. They moved me on it, right? Like there are some people who just cannot separate
No,
the music, the art, and the person, and I understand that. So I'm like, I'm cool with it. So if you are like, oh, I can't listen to him, that's fine. But I am.
But I think to your point, every art is different though. Like with music, you can break down the producers and all that. I think maybe with painting or something like that, it's easier to label you know, what we're trying to label that person, if that makes sense.
Oh, we know that. We had people.
At least with painting, it's just you on the canvas. So if that painter did what Diddy did, I can see you not liking that painting.
For instance,
but for music, I can't.
That.
It's just too many people involved for you.
It's been a system for so long.
It's too many people involved.
We're kind of trying to put our own opinions in things, but they are also making their own choices in that.
No, I like what Brian's saying though.
You know what comes with the game. But
it depends, because if we heard that Diddy cut off his ear and sent it to Cassie, we'd be like, this dude's an idiot. Like, this dude's crazy.
Yeah, but what did that have to do with the music he made?
No, my point is, in some areas, we're able to not attach that together because Van Gogh, that's what he did. He chopped his ear off, sent it off. Nobody's like, oh, he's a weirdo. They just said, look at his art.
Right.
Kanye got away with it for a little bit.
Even to that, but for sure, even to that.
Yeah.
I'm not, when I got his art on my wall, it's not his ear that he chopped off. You see what I'm saying?
That's the point we're making.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, is that even if you're doing something crazy, and the other part is this, because we're really getting holier than now. Y'all got people in y'all life that y'all ain't cutting off.
Stop it. Don't get me there.
Facts.
So
y'all got an ex y'all can't stop calling.
Do you feel me?
Stop it.
So I'm not about to, these people who I have a parasocial relationship with, I only know them because of the art that they've given me. Yeah. I don't know these people. I only know them through when I put on a song and they come through my speakers. And I'm giving grace to everybody else. I got
that you see what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying is like, because you have the conscience of what that person do, you're next to a person right now that's probably frauding.
Don't even know it.
So that's what, but you're listening to their stuff and doing their stuff every day. You don't know what these celebrities are doing or these actors, and you're listening to it every day. But the fact that his stuff hit the media, now you're saying, okay, it's in my conscience now. Now I'm gonna make a decision not to listen to their stuff. That is like, to me, that's almost like I don't even know the word for it, just for me.
I think people just do it because social status is very important. Yeah. So that's why cancellation culture was kind of like a thing, like in a sense that I don't want to be, if all three of y'all on this couch say, oh no, there's no way I can listen to Chris Brown. People don't like being the fourth person that's like,
say,
actually I like Chris Brown. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So they're like, yeah, I would never. Yeah, that's what I really think it is. I think people say stuff.
It's an easy way for, what I'm trying to say, it's an easy pathway for negativity. Like people, they like latching on that. Yeah. So for me, it's like, well, then latch on the easy pathway of negativity. You don't know what this person's doing over here. Have the same stand on business with everybody.
But you don't. That's where
it's an uncomfortable.
So that's why X is out for me. I'm like, well, I can't stand on business for this person that I don't know their inside life because they're not famous yet. We'll say the local rapper, because he's not famous yet and have all the media on him. That means he ain't doing no fraud. That's not what it is. But I still listen to this guy.
Yeah, stop it.
So I got to stand on business with everybody. Yeah, so if I'm going to accept it from this guy because I just don't know him and it didn't hit the media, I'm accepting everybody.
Yeah, like, I'm not going to listen to something because I don't like the content that's in the song. So there are songs where I'm like, I don't like this song. I don't like the content that's in that song. Yeah. I will change it. But that's no different to me than if I'm in a museum, I'm like, I don't like this piece. I'm going to the next piece. That doesn't mean I don't like the artist. He did
maybe if he did another picture, I'd like it.
Right. Yeah. They did an installment and I like the other one. But anyway, let's get to the shadow work, man.
We did that, cuz.
D Black. This is where we get a little, as Matt said, we get a little dark.
He can leave first.
I mean, you can, but you don't. Because you're new on the show, you don't necessarily have to. Oh, yeah. But I would love for you to do this. This is where we get a little vulnerable as black men to be able to sit up here and talk to each other about a prompt that we have. So 3 times out of the month, it's a little dark, and then 1 time we have fun. So we had fun last week. So this one, the question is, what is something that you grieved in silence? You know how it is for black men. We'll be grieving stuff and going through stuff and really don't say nothing.
Man, this is terrible to say. You can go if you want. I'm in therapy classes.
My is that people are just getting old, bro. Like, you know, like grandma, for instance. You know, you just like, damn, man, they getting old. You see your parents getting old. You're like, damn, man, they anytime now could, you know, boom. So that for me, that's really the only thing I be grieving in silence. Like, damn, like when you go to different events and you see on Karen crying and then you see them getting older, you're like, damn. How many of these do you got?
Yeah, I feel that's real.
Yeah, I would say, to stick in that same vein, hey, yo.
Which, the main one?
Oh, my gosh. You know, I talked about this with Claudia a couple times, bro, but Granny, I don't know if I could see her like that, you know, so it's been, like, hard because I'll be ready to buy the ticket to go to Jersey. And now I get to talking. I'm like, I can't walk up there and see Granny like this, bro.
Straight up, bro.
Now I think you can, bro.
I have to. Well, I have to.
Here's why.
Grandma?
If I want to encourage you, here's why. If to me, I feel like if you're battling with that, that's because the Holy Spirit put it on you.
Oh, I already know that's what it is.
Yeah. Because if it wasn't, you wouldn't have to battle with it.
No, I already know what it is. Like the questions I'm just answering.
Right, I feel you.
The struggle I'm having is like every time I finna go do it, I
feel you, bro.
Because when I say, and you can ask Claudia, there's been several times where I'm like, I'm all right, today I'm fine, I'm finna buy this ticket. Yeah. And then the second I start talking to her about it, I'm like, nah, because I can't even imagine walking in and her not knowing me. That would that's gonna tear me up. So I'm like, there's been several times where I've had to sit here and think about it, like, dang, bro. The last time I talked to Granny, meaning as she was in her own mind, was like 15 years ago. Yeah. Think about that.
Damn, should we go on that long?
Nah, I mean,
I'm just saying my relationship.
Yeah, how it went. And you were like,
I was in Georgia. I was gone, so I had to call back, and sometimes she wasn't there, and whatever. So I'll call back one day, and I'll never forget this conversation. We were talking about technology, and I was telling her about Google, and she thought it was the craziest thing ever. She was like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "In 5 years, they think that they're gonna have like a search engine that is able to kind of predict what you want to search." This is before, obviously, predictive search and all that. No, there's no way. Yeah, there's a way. Also, I'm sending you I was sending her something and I scanned it and sent it through scan, and she thought that was the craziest thing. Like, that was the last conversation we had with her right mind. And then from the next time I talked to her,
which the funny thing about that is, she probably wasn't in her right mind because she was really good on computers.
Of course, she
was really good on computers.
Of course, she wasn't. We just didn't know. She hadn't been in her right mind for a long time.
She was really good on computers, bro.
Yeah. So it was like, and then now mom, because did mom show you the book? Yeah, of all the stuff. Mm-hmm. Like that, when mom showed me the book, I was like, see, I can't. Like, it's tough for me to go over there knowing that was my grandma, who was very brilliant, very put together, and now she's still Granny. Like, she's still herself in terms of spirit, but for her to look at me, I've seen it. We on FaceTime or whatever. Yeah. I
just don't like looking at her like that. I ain't gonna lie. I want to make this a funny moment, but shout out to Grandma. I love her.
Yeah.
She's a beautiful woman, so it's weird seeing her like this.
Yeah.
Every time I see her, I always think she looked like that Harry Potter Voldemort little ghost thing. No.
I know what you're saying.
I love Grandma, bro. It's just the way her, her mouth is. So it's kind of I love Grandma, but it's not like that. It's just it's hard to look at her like that.
I told them I put it in a group. Remember I put this in a group?
I thought they gave Granny the wings.
Yes, bro. Because I thought, bro, because you had posted a picture of her, bro, and I'm just scrolling on IG, so I seen Grandma pop up, and I'm like, I was like, bro, I was out of there because I was like, oh, bro, she tapped out.
Oh yeah.
Because I was like, why would you pop up?
But no. So I was gonna black and white it first of all, and I didn't do it because I was like, man, they really gonna think she tapped out. I was gonna black and white the photo.
No, but it was that photo. You know what I'm saying? It's like because we didn't have cameras like that back then, so there's not a lot of candid moments with Grandma. So they're all like these. What you would put on a.
She hated photos.
Y'all remember how Deion Sanders, whenever he saw his ex-wife, the way he disappeared?
Oh, wow.
That's how Granny was with cameras. The second you pull the camera out, I don't care where you were, and I don't care where she was in the conversation.
She hated people, bro. That's why. Where did she sit every time over on Karen's? Right there in the window, in the corner, and didn't talk to nobody.
She was just
very antisocial. But if you got in her circle, she loved you.
Yeah, she was good.
Yeah.
Heaven 97
KHVN.
Fort Worth, Dallas.
That's when they syndicated.
Facts, bro. I remember one time she would beat your ass with the metal cone, but Brian was fake, like crying.
I'll never forget that.
Then she closed the door. He said, "All right, let's go." We went back on the game.
Bro, she was beating him on the head with the metal comb, and he was literally crying.
It's on him, man.
He said, "Y'all not a man."
All right, yeah, what you got, man?
Yeah, this one is definitely. Let me see. Something you grieve in silence. Saying goodbye to the old me. It's tough, and that's more like
that's a big.
You know
one.
when
you killed the guy already.
I'm there. I'm there. You know when Mitch was in the car on Paid in Full, Finny Trump.
Yeah.
I mean that's where I be sometimes, man, and it's really hard because it's like you're a father now, and yes. I gotta really show my son a different way.
That's right.
And oh man, it's moments of parenting, it's moments of real life situations that occur, it's moments in the relationships. Man, you were shown one way. And you were so used to that, and saying goodbye is the hardest grief. Cori didn't been through it with me for so long, man.
Your wife in there?
It's tough. Yeah,
He trying to get cool points.
No.
Okay, my bad.
They twin flames.
And that's who keep me grounded too, you know, and also my mom. So and it's just really hard to do, but I'm learning. But one more that I would, and I didn't realize it till seeing y'all dynamic, man, is the old brother relationship you grew up having. Yeah. Like there was one time, bro, I literally sat there and was like creating a group me. It was like, man, bro, me and my brothers need to be like talking more. Like we talk individual, a couple will hop on the game, or I'll talk to my brother on social media. But like we really, and I just sat there, I'm like, bro, they grown. Like this ain't let's go hoop and grab the bag and grab the drink so we can be gone all day. This ain't let's wake up in the morning and watch WB Kids and watch Spider-Man, Ben 10. I mean, just all the shows where we were just sitting there chilling, just no fucks given. You know, excuse my language, but it's gone because my brother's a father now, and my youngest brother's got a job and his own career going, and I'm just like I still gotta like check in on you, but it's just not the same. Like to say goodbye to is the weirdest and saddest thing. So like seeing like y'all dynamic and just how y'all still, be around each other. Me and my brothers do our best to do that, but seeing how what it used to be as well, it's just that's not gonna.
You're the older brother.
I'm the oldest. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a real.
You're responsible to an extent. You feel responsible for how the relationship should moving forward, and it's just like. Man, but the way it was so perfect, but it's not gonna ever be that same. You got responsibilities. And it's just, that one's been the hardest one to let go.
That's the hardest thing.
And so my therapy sessions, Dr. Harris calls it the butterfly, right? Mm-hmm. And the butterfly, in order for it to blossom, actually, the process inside the cocoon is the death of the caterpillar. Yeah. People think it's a transition, but really the caterpillar dies inside that cocoon. So you got to kill the caterpillar, which is the hardest thing to do because that's the old you, right? That's you saying, oh, I really loved all that stuff we did back in the day, my boy. It does not serve me.
Yeah.
I got children, I got wives, I got mortgage and car notes and business, and I love 2K. I had to sell my PlayStation. I'm like somebody who loved playing video games, and I did that because that was a step I had to take to kill the old me. So I respect that because it's like that's the hardest thing right there, boy. And you still struggle with it, I'm sure, like because I think it's an everyday.
Yeah, you never you have to stab it every day.
That's right. When he wake up, you gotta be like,
That's what I want to ask y'all because since you're saying and you like it definitely put me on the spot. Like he's still there, and like what do y'all do when you feel like he is getting there? Like he coming back?
No, I ain't gonna lie. There's some days I hang out with him. So here's one thing about me. Here's one thing about me. No. Oh. To kill it, you got to really kill it. But it's a daily process. So I know we like to say we kill it and then we don't ever go back to it. No, the emotion stays there. You just have to have the tools in place to be able to
there it is.
You know what I mean? So there's some days where my tools are dull. I'm just keeping it a bean. And I lean on people. I might call somebody. We'll have a conversation to keep me distracted from trying to bring that old thing up. Yeah. I'll go to the gym. I'll start creating something. Thousands of ways, right? But there are some times where I just say, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? It's been a minute. What's up, man? You know what I'm saying? But again, if there's people that struggle severely with this, so it's something that you don't want to consistently have a struggle with. So just use your tools, man. Use your tools. It's the hardest thing. Boundaries are real. Respect them. Create them. Keep them.
Eat your vegetables.
I appreciate that.
That was good. For
real.
Drink your tea while you're doing it.
Yes, please. When you're grieving something in silence, as I know that you will do. Something will happen, and it can be anything, bro. Like, honestly, like we was talking about this earlier. I feel like I'm going through it now with TikTok. Like, life is going to change. Life changed for me with TikTok, and it will change without TikTok.
There'll be a void.
As long as, but there will always be something else. You can always hustle. You can get unstuck. That's what we're here for. So, remember to get your sleep, drink some tea, be well, and come back next week. You know what I'm saying?
If it's up.
Then it's stuck.
Hey.